the whole focus is how can we play better? How can we play good? How can we improve? I'm focused on the next 3 hours to help us play better as a team. That's all I care about.
Time for us to take the next step. Don't be scared of being great.
Anytime you play this team, it is a battle. The SEC is always competitive. It's always kind of a coin flip. Every single game is a big game in this conference. Especially this year, it's a big game this weekend.
It feels like another close one for sure. It is time for it's time for the guys to drop their picks, which is presented by Twisted Tea, Hard Iced Tea.
I'm just wondering if anybody wants to donate and tithe here at the Church of Saban as I take the Alabama Crimson Tide again. Listen, this is a team that's fantastic. They're built around defense, and I think their defense has responded. I've got the Crimson Tide.
Well, of course you do. You're carrying around Church of Saban's bucket there. Listen, is this Alabama offensive line fixed? I don't believe so. I'm taking the Aggies in this ball game, and they're going to get a huge test today with the way this DJ Durkin defense has been playing. And on the flip side, Bama's D, after no sacks in that Texas ball game, they have 14 sacks since then. And look at Mike Evans.
Johnny Manziel.
Johnny Football. Johnny Football. They'll bring out all the stops now at Kyle Field. Listen, this is going to be a game about turnovers. Whoever protects the ball will win this game. And if Jalen Milroe can stay ahead of the chains and also not fall behind.
And protect their quarterback. Give me my wallet back, by the way. We'll see you back here at halftime. Kickoff coming up after this message and a word from your local station.
Feast your eyes on Marco's Pepperoni Magnifico. Fresh dough made daily, topped with our signature sauce. 3 real cheeses, classic pepperoni, plus crispy cupped Old World pepperoni. Pure pepperoni perfection for just $9.99, but for a limited time only.
Yo, gotta try this X. It's the fine fragrance goat. Chip too hot, don't stand too cold. You up on the drive, off this way, doing all these shows. X Fine Fragrance Collection. Smell finer than the finest fragrances with the goat.
You think life is short? Football is short. The regular season is just 18 weeks. Just 3 days a week. Sometimes just 1 game a day. So cherish every over and under before it's over on FanDuel. With live betting on every NFL game. Because before you know it, a cold night at the Buffalo Bills game will just be a cold night in Buffalo.
Bet $5 and get $200 in bonus bets guaranteed. FanDuel, America's #1 sportsbook.
CBS celebra el mes de la herencia hispana.
We know parenting can be busy. The Tennessee Stars College Savings Program wants to reward you for making one part of parenting easy. Automate your child's college savings and get $25 from Tennessee Stars. Set up a recurring monthly contribution of $25, and Tennessee Stars will give you $25 toward your college savings. Get started today by scanning the QR code or by visiting tnstars.com.
Okay, class, so today we are going to learn how to say Pinnacle Home Improvements.
Isn't it pronounced Pinnacle?
Pinnacle, that's exactly how you say it.
Pinnacle Home Improvements is now offering 0 down payment, 0 interest, and 0 payments for 12 months. Get a new roof installed, windows for your entire house, or new siding, and make it easy on yourself for a limited time only.
Pinnacle. Perfect.
Rick, when I say high school football, what's the first thing that comes to mind?
Got to be Touchdown Friday night. I love it.
I can't wait.
Let's go get it.
Touchdown Friday night, Friday at 11 on News 12.
Experience indoor golf at Albatross Golf Sim and Bar. Located in the heart of Chattanooga's North Shore, you can play world-class golf courses or play a variety of games that are fun for the whole family. Never have a tee time canceled for bad weather again. Reserve your bay today at albatrossgolfbar.com.
This is the place for an hour of live local news. Prime News at 7.
We've got the trucks you're looking for at Integrity Chevrolet.
Welcome to the country. They say everything is bigger top ends. The dust it never settles. Soon as Friday night begins, still up to see the sunrise somewhere out on the farm. That door is always open. Just make yourself at home. Lace up your boots and come on in. It's where the good times begin. Welcome to the country. Welcome to the South. Welcome to the backwoods. This is what it's all about. Catch me out in T-Town or at a midnight yell. Might get a little crazy, yeah, you can never tell. But you're welcome. Yes, you're welcome. Welcome to the country.
The perfect music to bring you into the country of the Aggies of Texas A&M. Bryan College Station, Texas, Kyle Field. 109,000 here to see the matchup this afternoon on this gorgeous October Saturday. The home of the 12th man. And the Home Depot SEC on CBS brings us the matchup in the West that we've been waiting for. The Aggies at home, unranked, to take on the Crimson Tide of Alabama, the number 11 team in the country. How important is this? Can't get much more important than this. Standings in the SEC West, Alabama and Texas A&M, both at 2-0. The winner of this one is in the driver's seat, at least for the time being, on the drive to Atlanta and the SEC Championship. Welcome, everybody. I'm Brad Nessler. My partners, Gary Danielson, Jenny Dell, down on the field. Well, you did a bunch of these games when it was all Alabama. And then the last couple of years, it turned around and we've gone down to the very last play.
Yeah, we have. And these types of games, we know what's at stake. You know, both of these franchises with early losses were kind of written off in the national conversation. A win today, they're right back into it.
No doubt. Alabama, after losing to Texas, has kind of changed things, gone back to a little bit of old Alabama with Jalen Milroe, and he's settling in right now.
It is about 5 years in a row now. Alabama's been quarterback-centric with a spread offense. Now it's going to feel back a ways when balance was the word. Jalen Milroe will try to keep this Alabama offense kind of doing what he does best. Sure, he throws the ball, but it's not a drop-back game they prefer. They want to be balanced with the running game, play-action, pass game, but most of all, the home runs in this offense come from his legs.
Well, it seems like every time we do an A&M game, it's a backup quarterback that's playing, but this backup quarterback's a little bit different.
He is. I mean, he's a sophomore. He's the backup, but he's had 20 starts, and he started against Alabama. Of course, he was at LSU back then. Right. He's, I think, the most valuable player in the Southwest Conference because there's nobody behind him. This is it, the last guy. But, you know, Ness, he's got some help on this football team.
He really does, because the way their defense has been playing in this 3-game winning streak is just remarkable. This is almost like Wrecking Crew 2K. 30 tackles for loss, 7 sacks in each of the last 2 games, and they've been playing lights out. The number 1 defense in the SEC and the number 1 third down defense in the SEC with the Aggies of Texas A&M. And with that in mind, you and I have been talking all week. We go, whoever wins at the line of scrimmage.
I think it is.
Yeah.
I think it's going to be the offensive lines. Alabama's been hearing about the A&M defense all week, but the offensive lines will determine the winner of this game.
Well, it's going to be fun. 16th meeting between the Aggies and the Crimson Tide, and just about set to begin. We're going to check in with Jenny, and then we'll kick it off from Kyle Field in a moment. The Home Depot, SEC on CBS, sponsored by Sonic, the U.S. Army, Google Pixel 8, and by Progressive Insurance.
Pre-order the new Pixel 8 Pro at googlestore.com and get Pixel Watch 2 or Pixel Buds Pro on us.
The Sonic 2 for $7 deal lets you choose from the Sonic cheeseburger, chicken sandwich, or foot-long chili cheese coney. Any two for $7. Because that friend that says they only want one bite never just wants one bite. Sonic 2 for $7 deal.
Today we recognize the soldiers before you for the successful completion of their basic training. This time we would like the family members and loved ones to move forward and put on your soldiers' Army 1-Star badge.
Proud of you.
Ugh.
Usually people close the sunroof when it's going to rain.
I'm not the one who opened it.
Should we check the replay?
This What Really Happened replay is brought to you by Progressive. One thing no one would challenge, protecting your home and auto with Progressive.
Let me get that for you.
To give your teeth a dentist clean feeling, start with a round brush head, add power, and you've got Oral-B. Round cleans better by surrounding each tooth to remove 100% more plaque for a superior clean. Oral-B, brush like a pro.
Pretty soon, the stands will start to sway at Kyle Field. The core is all ready. The 12th man is ready. Being around here the last 3 days, the fan base believes in this Aggie team. And they believe in each other. Unranked. Jimbo Fisher says the national media doesn't want us to be good. As Gary said, they win today, and they move in to the driver's seat in the SEC West. And here come the Aggies. For more on the Aggies, third member of our team, Jenny Dell.
Well, since Texas A&M joined the SEC in 2012, they have become the fourth winningest program in the conference, only trailing Alabama, Georgia, and LSU, who went on to then win the national championship. Now, despite all the Aggies' success, they have yet to even make it to the SEC title game. 2 years ago, the 12th man, they stormed the field after upsetting then #1 Alabama. But in today's game, expectations, they are bigger than defeating the Crimson Tide. Anaya Smith told me they want their fans to expect them to win and that they aren't looking for a dramatic celebration. Guys, with the SEC West on the line, A&M, they are ready to make a statement.
We'll find out if they can today in the 16th meeting all time between these two teams. Alabama pretty much has owned it, except Johnny Manziel year, and then the last 2 seasons, including 2 years ago, that dramatic finish that Jenny talked about. You can't draw up a better day for football. It's a little breezy in the Brazos, but 74 degrees and sunshine.
Ness was thinking, if you love college football, you better stop and watch one of these games here. Don't you think?
That's right, no doubt.
What an atmosphere.
Some former stars here, too, including Heisman Trophy winner Johnny Manziel, wide receiver Mike Evans. And here comes the sway as Alabama won the toss and deferred. So Will Reichert will kick. Reuben Owens and Anaya Smith are back deep. A guy you just as soon keep it out of the hands of is Anaya Smith, number 0. Right there. Underway. And they'll bring it out to the 25-yard line. And that brings us to our Papa John's starting lineups And here's the man of the hour, Max Johnson, out of Athens, Georgia, and an Aggie by way of LSU. Played as the quarterback for LSU against Alabama and had a pretty good game in his first time out. Anaya Smith, we talked about, not only one of the top receivers, he can play running back, punt returner extraordinaire, a dangerous man from just about any spot on the field. Amari Daniels in the backfield with Max Johnson. And he'll get the carry. And he'll get a big opening off the left side. It's a nice way to start. Pickup of about 9. Max Wright, the tight end, leading the way with a block.